great Sunday afternoon for baseball here north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4, but he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now batting, Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Borucki has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now in the box, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now at the plate, number 35, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. From the stretch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in
Leading
the
up
bottom
for
half of the
Toronto,
first.
The center fielder, number 49.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 2 the count. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Hit to first. Scooped up. 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8.
Tommy Pham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
standing in Kevin Kiermaier. Runner goes. Grounded to the right. Travis has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling cards in go deep in a hurry.
In now, Yandy Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting it.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Pham on second. Diaz is over at first with one away. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Davis racing back, and this one bounds around against the wall. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in to try it again. Bo Bichette 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Eric Sogard as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Rogers picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Digging in now, number 13. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Balls and a strike. Smoke stands at second with 2 gone. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rogers scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. one away. Time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 35. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this will be fouled away. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Richard is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
So two are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. Two out with the man at first. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 3-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Tampa.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He had a couple of hits in
7.
yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball one. And they'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. Rodgers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Meadows on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience,
Now
bases loaded,
Number
nobody out,
27.
and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
So one away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
0-1. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles.
Number 8.
They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Darno stands at second with no outs. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now batting, number 11.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that.
Up
But
next
right
for
there
Tampa
as a
Bay,
batter, you see
the
the
designated
infield
hitter,
back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
There goes the runner. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 35.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 35. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4. 4-0. Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A little low. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Randall Grichuk. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Darno has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Hernandez.
In now to Oscar Hernandez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Smoke. The runner at first with 2 gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 4-0. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 29, Tommy Pham.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Hunter Wood takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 55, Hunter Wood.
Kevin Kiermaier will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ball. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The windup and the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this will bang up against the wall. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now
Yeah, I
batting.
think he was sitting on the fastball, so
Rabbit.
he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses again, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball three. Brandon Lowe waits on deck. The 3-1 skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Diaz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now
just some more of the same
Number
from him.
11.
He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hard hit ball to second. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The bat, number 9.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Davis going back, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Digging in, Austin Meadows, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. High and deep to center field. Davis ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that is 27 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping into the box, number 35. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 10, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 7.
Pitch on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping in, Danny Jansen. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Bichette is calling for it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
Number 29, Tommy Pham.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pham leads off second with nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
1-2.
Grounded up the first baseline. Smoke gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting this here. I mean, that's
2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Brandon Lowe, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 2 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Diaz rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, number 11.
Ready for another shot now, Bo Bichette. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 12, the Jays nothing. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, number 27.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Sent on the ground out to second. Low, moving to his right, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of
afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Sam Gaviglio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sam Gaviglio.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, Austin Meadows. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Sogard aboard here at first with nobody out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to
Now
get him
batting.
to go around, according to the umpire.
35.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, number 35, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 12-0. Standing in, Rendell Gritcher. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the
So
Blue
he's still
Jays,
got his shutout
the
working
first
here in the
baseman,
7th. And with that in
Justin.
mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely
Up
lost
next
at
for
the
the
plate,
Blue Jays,
flailing all over
the
the
left
place.
fielder,
Now that's his
Jay
6th
Oscar.
strikeout of the series. They've
Hernandez.
really got him figured out.
Stepping in now to Oscar Hernandez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 12, the Jays nothing. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Tommy Pham.
Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier, lifetime against this pitcher. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 12-0. Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 38.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Jonathan Davis waits on deck. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Jansen on at first. Nobody out. And 2. Here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 0-2 pitch is taken for ball 1.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Lowe is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Sogard. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it is. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Bichette stands at second with no outs. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Blue Jays, number 67.
Austin Meadows will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, number 35, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A man on third with 2 down. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rays lead it 14-0. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Justin Smoke now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. Gurriel at second. Grichuk at first with no outs. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So last chance here, and stepping in Teoscar Hernandez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. A runner on first with 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1 the final tally here. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Yarbrough earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Ryan Borucki was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.